It's the semi-finals in Washington, and we have four fantastic ladies who have made it through. Emma Raducanu making it through to a semi-final in America for the first time since that US Open win. And on the other side of the draw, that's right, Leylah Fernandez is there as well. The other two ladies, they're hot prospects. We got Rybakina, Kalinskaya. This is the preview. Let's go through it. That's right, and before we go anywhere, make sure you've hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Come on, this is what we're talking about. If you are a Brit, do not worry. We didn't have much to cheer about on the men's at Wimbledon, but Raducanu has returned. That's right, and she seems to love it on these American hard courts. She's had a fantastic week, and she's come through the likes of Naomi Osaka, Marta Kostyuk. Now she's defeated Maria Sakkari, and she's into the semi-finals. And she came back from 5-2 down in the second set to defeat Maria. And it was a battle of former top 10 players. And don't forget, she did actually play her in the semi-final of the US Open when she won it. And it's her biggest semi-final since that time as well in 2021. I cannot believe it. Raducanu playing some scintillating tennis, yet to drop a set in this tournament. And she said this after the match, said, I think my confidence has been building since Miami. The amount of work I've been doing behind the scenes to have that and banked, you know you've done it. It takes a little pressure off the results. Yes, she's definitely plying her trade very well this year, moving up through the rankings as well. I believe she could be a potential seed for the US Open if she does well at this event. It's going to be a definite seed if she does well in the next event. That's for certain. I mean, she's playing some of her best tennis. It's really reminding me of that 2021 US Open style of Raducanu, to beat such great players and to do it in such searing heat as well. That's the crazy thing. This is what she said about the heat, comparing it to Wimbledon, which has obviously had some heat waves. And she said different level. I think the humidity here as well, it just makes it feel completely like you've just opened an oven and it just stayed open and your head is in there. That's how it feels. Wimbledon, it gets hot in England, but it's a drier heat. Not quite the same sweating. Today, even in the match warm-up, you just go outside and you're sweating. Honestly, it's even hotter watching. I think because you're sat and you don't create any movement or wind flowing. A credit to everyone. Much appreciated getting out here and watching. Yeah, insane. And obviously Raducanu has been playing in the doubles as well, but it didn't last long. Her and Rybakina, who's in one of the other semi-finals, yeah, they sort of pulled out of their match at 4-1 down, and Rybakina is or Rybakina, they are no longer going to be in the doubles, but they're doing so well in the singles, you can't really blame them. And Raducanu will be facing a very dangerous opponent, Anna Kalinskaya, after, I'd say, up and down season, not really shown too much, but she is back, maybe from injury. Obviously, she had been citing like a numb wrist in some of her previous matches. So good to see her back playing some fantastic tennis. She's such a hard-hitting player, was looking good at the net as well, ripping winner after winner against one of the most powerful players on tour in Clara Towson. Towson been having a good year as well. So second Washington semi-final in form. Anna, welcome back. And that sets up an absolutely enthralling matchup. We have Kalinskaya, Raducanu. That is one for the posters, that's for sure. And somebody else who's for the posters is also Kalinskaya's puppy. Look at this. Makes it onto court after a win. How cute is this? And I believe she was carrying it around the court as well. Her dog, very, very cute scenes. But dogs don't win you tennis matches. But it's good to have a mascot there just to look over at and give you a little bit of help to maybe get some extra winners and a mascot to run on at the end to celebrate with you. But absolutely adorable. Love that. We get this matchup, though, and who is going to win this one? I'll give you a prediction at the end on both of them. But let's move over to the other semi-final. We got Leylah Fernandez in her 8th tour level semi-final. She saved a set point to defeat Taylor Townsend 6-4, 7-6. She's looking back to her best as well right now. How weird that they're both coming to the forefront again at the same time, Raducanu and Leylah Fernandez. Maybe it's the conditions. And she was battling cramps in the second set, but she pushed herself to get over the line. Known as one of the toughest competitors around for a reason. It's her first Washington semi-final, 19th win of 2025. She's looking great, looking like she has the desire in there. That win against Pegula in the earlier round, that one was a really telling one. Pegula was the highest seed at the tournament, probably some people's favorite to maybe go on and win it. But she just proved herself, how she just digs in. She's really hitting the ball very flat, very hard hitting on both wings as well. The backhand looked exceptional, and now she finds herself in a semi-final, and it's not going to be an easy semi-final at that. It could potentially be the toughest player in the draw, and it is Jelena Rybakina, who got past Magdalena Freck 6-3, 6-3, and her 4th semi-final of the year. Looks like Rybakina is back. 38 winners. There were some tight moments in the match, but she handled them with the poise that she's known for. And it's her first Washington semi-final as well. The serve is looking very good, which is a worry if you are one of the other players left in the tournament. Definitely a worry for Fernandez. I know that sometimes she struggles against big serving players. But will that play a factor when they play each other? Will she be able to maintain that level against Leylah Fernandez? Will she have the desire to stay in the rallies that Leylah Fernandez has? And I think we'll start with this one. I'll give you my prediction on how I see this one going. Everybody is looking towards these semi-finals. They are the two names that jump off the page for everybody, because we haven't seen them in the draw this deep together since 2021. It's Fernandez and Raducanu, and everybody's looking towards that. But are they overlooking the opponents? That's the big question. I know everybody probably wants that rematch. I'm not so sure we're going to get it. The way that Rybakina is playing, I know that Leylah Fernandez is playing very, very well and hitting the ball well, got good recovery skills, but the flat ball speed that Rybakina is hitting with at the moment, I could be Sabalenka level right now. It's just so fast. You have to be so far back behind the baseline, and then it opens up more options. The serve is so dangerous as well. That's one thing Fernandez doesn't really possess. I mean, maybe on the odd occasion. I think we're going to see a lot of fight, though. I don't think it's going to be a straightforward matchup. I think it will be Rybakina will win, but I think Leylah Fernandez will catch Rybakina in a bit of a dip in one of the sets, and I think she'll grab one set for herself. But I think Rybakina will win in 3 sets. Moving over to the other side, and this one tough to call. Obviously, we've just seen Towson get beaten in straight sets by Kalinskaya, but Raducanu going through in straight sets as well. She defeated Sakkari, who is in good form. She's defeated Naomi Osaka, which I think was really impressive in straight sets as well. Showing a lot of fight right now. And I think Raducanu playing in this sort of form, very, very tough to stop her when she has momentum. And I think that we will see Raducanu win this one. But I think this one will also be in 3 sets. And I think it will set up the battle of the doubles partnership. Everybody's sad to see them out of the doubles, but I think that they both dropped out of that match for a reason. They had their sights set on the singles, and now I think that they will meet in the final of Washington. But that's my prediction. Tell me your prediction in that comment section below. I want to know all your thoughts. Do you have the same as me? Is it Raducanu versus Rybakina, or Are we going to get the fairy tale? Is it going to be Fernandez Raducanu again, or is it going to be Kalinskaya? Tell me your thoughts. I want to hear all of them. And if you haven't done so yet, give me a like on this video, subscribe, and we'll see you for more tennis action coming up soon.